manifest. Well, we're passenger manifest. Well, we're passenger manifest. Well, where the hell is he? I don't know. I saw him yesterday, but now. Manifested in a brown suitcase. Take it. Hey, flip the manifest. The manifest. The manifest. I also got you on a boat to Ecuador. You're not on the official manifest, so the accommodations may be less than comfy. I don't care.
Once the train gets rebuilt in Flagstaff, a final manifest gets uploaded to my company's server. I'll have it for you sometime between midnight and 2 a.m. That'll give you...
Sorry, baby. Hey, but if JRF does manifest, you know the proper way to harvest ectoplasm, right? What's that?
I had a remote access Trojan scouring the internet for Edward Rasmus. His name just popped up on a flight manifest, 8:15 to Shanghai.
He's running.
That's good, right?
Self-device. I need you to search for any indication that sabotage is in Sterling.
I already did. His ship filed a loading manifest at the Sterling City docks. I'll get you the slip number.
Bosses, check the crates for the Katoka manifest. Yeah, that's tiny.
Does he have a real name? I can check the airline manifest.
Drop that. Something's come up. Davis Bannerman. Flight plan to the Caymans filed with the FAA. Jamie Hallen, the only passenger on the manifest.
Excuse me, can I help you?
First thing, we don't always know what we're carrying. It's not on the manifest. Not specifics, John.
Yeah, if that's okay. Kinda mandatory. Mandatory. Mandatory.
No, thank you.
Medication is mandatory. Medication is mandatory. Medication is mandatory. Just a mild sedative prescribed by Dr. Tangretti. Are we talking about probation here, or could he actually go to jail for this?
The mandatory minimum laws are very simple. The amount of jail time depends upon the amount of drugs. Dad? Back here. Is Manny ready? Did you get the message? He's not going.
What?
Some mandatory cleanup at school. College loans, now where does that fail? Oh, that's exactly right, Governor. It's just if you're gonna do it. Make it mandatory, not voluntary. Oh, well, mandatory. Mansfield takes you out for steak and scotch.
Cool, is that fun?
Well, it's kind of mandatory. It's like going to the dentist once a year. You go to the dentist. Mark the wrong box. Next thing you know, I'll be married to a guy. Yeah, I don't think it's mandatory, Walt.
They're not studying medication, Bobby. They're administering them. Giving mandatory supplements to all their employees.
To prevent infection. Some psychological tests.
I don't see Lauren Ames going for counseling.
No, it was mandatory. After she lost a couple of young patients. Yeah, I won a few raises in my day. Oh, yacht club was mandatory. Hey, boring lecture.
It was mandatory.
More hours sleep, that's what it is.
I know you think this is just what I do.
Hey, you're all going to the wedding, right?
Yes. Mandatory? This is exactly what you do.
I want to go to the mall where she works, but first I need to get my white shirt, the silk one.
I was going to, but my mother kept me out of school that day to go to the mall. On finals day? I totally get it. I had to be dragged out of the massage chair at Brookstone by mall security.
Well, here's my...
I want you to come home right after school.
Can't. Margot and I are going to go to the mall.
What, more shopping?
Gotta take my nephew over to the mall so he can let Santa know what he wants for Christmas.
Jay, you wanna go to the mall with me?
Actually, my stomach's a little funny today.
Oh, I am so sorry, Pop.
Now I gotta go to the mall.
Is this okay?
Oh, hey, Luke has to go to the mall too.
What?
It's like one of those big things they sell at the mall.
Zamaski's based on anime design. Captain, do you have any evidence that the Gilroy boy was abducted from the mall?
It was the last place he was seen.
So, no. Did anyone else make any purchases at the mall that day, or was it just me?
Of course they did.
Well, then maybe I'll just let your supervisor know that I've been highly unsatisfied with your service today.
This isn't the mall. We don't have comment cards.
Do you think he hears us? He doesn't look over, and yet his expressions and mannerisms are a bit too determined, don't you think?
You're saying that's not a hate
We're saying that you can't commit a hate crime against a
But
mannerism.
you can if that mannerism is a proxy for a protected class.
Okay.
I cold read you as a man. I thought your theatrical mannerisms were part of the character you played. I underestimated the extent of your transformation.
I said, he's a dog, as in a dog. I think we've all noticed a few curious mannerisms. Or, rather, doggerisms.
Reason to believe this isn't him.
He's grown, of course, but the mannerisms, if it isn't, he's a brilliant study.
Get out of here. You think I'm an idiot?
Anything about his mannerisms? Nothing. I don't recognize him. I want to help.
Guidos are of Italian descent.
Really?
While the styles and mannerisms are based on Italian-American tropes, the Guidos can be of any ethnic background.
I'm trying to catch a killer.
You manipulated me. You manipulated me. You manipulated me.
Manipulated. You practically ran to this guy. I told you. I said, stay away from him, and you did
You
not.
gave me the phone.
What?
That's before you between me and Ollie. You manipulated me. You manipulated me. You manipulated me.
Thea. Let her go.
Laura was the girl things were getting too serious with, the girl whose sister's grave you used to manipulate me, manipulate me, manipulate me. I saw the way you looked at her. That kind of love doesn't die.
Man, what a dick. Shelley, in our experience, spiritual beings that can manipulate objects in the physical world are rare.
Do not molest me.
Dad, he's not your friend. He's a slave who apparently you can manipulate into doing just about anything. Sir, I'm glad to see you. I want you to know that I was not trying to manipulate our private relationship for personal gain.
She knows how to manipulate him.
Good. I wish you knew how to manipulate him.
Yeah. Fascinating. I met a human that can manipulate poison gas.
Is it just poisonous gas, or can he control all aerated substance? Quantum entanglement.
The ability to manipulate interconnected particles over an infinite distance. Or, as Einstein put it, spooky action.
Electrical charge. Felt like I was burning from the inside out. But I learned to manipulate them, concentrate them, even transfer them onto something else, like static electricity.
A gift. Why? Because we don't want the way that others see us to define who we are. But you have used your powers to manipulate those around you. And you've taken advantage of my good faith.
No.
You underestimate me. I'm not a baby. I'm your colleague. You don't have to manipulate me. If you want something, all you have to do is ask.
Believe me, she is grown.
And manipulate her. And defile her, or trick her. I didn't take her virginity.